Scratch your neck twice if you're ready, Aaron.
Your mic's on, I think.
There it is. There she goes.
Your mic's on, Aaron.
I'm rolling. We're fine.
Your mic's on.
Your mic's on, I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm aware. I turned it on.
We got to get every scratch. Scriggity scratch, scratch, scritch, 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 scratch, scritch. Scriggity scratch, scritch, 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 scratch, scritch, scratch, scritch, scratch, scritch, scratch, scritch, scratch. Ladies and gentlemen, another episode of We Did It, Joe. We did it. You're gonna be the next president of the United States. Yeah, we did it, Joe. We did it. We did it. We did it, Joe. You're gonna be the next president of the United States. Yeah. Take it away, Hellman.
We did it. We did it, Joe. You're gonna be the next president of the United States.
We did it! We did it! We did it, Joe! We're gonna be the next president of the United States! No, you can say in the background, you can keep saying, we did it.
Okay.
We did it. We did it, Joe.
Okay, ready?
We did it. Okay.
We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it, Joe. We did it. We did it.
Keep saying it.
We did it. We did it. We did. I thought you were gonna rap.
I will,
okay,
but
okay.
can you sing it? Can you sing
it? We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it.
No, we did it. We did it. We did it, Joe. We did it. We did it. We did it, Joe.
We did it. We did it. We did it, Joe. We did it. We did it. We did it, Joe. We did it. We did it. We did it, Joe. We did it.
We did it. We did it. We did it, Joe. You're gonna be the next president of the United States.
We did it.
We did it.
We did it.
We did it.
We did it,
We did it, Joe.
We did it.
You're gonna be the next president of the United States.
We did it. We did it. We did it, Joe. We did it. We did it. We did it, Joe. You're gonna be the next president of the United States.
We did it, Joe. You're gonna be the next president of the United States. Yeah! You did it, Joe.
We did it, Joe.
I did it. My name is Joe. I'm now the president of the United States while you sit home and masturbate.
We did it. We did it, Joe. You're going to be the next president of the United States.
Someone was saying she was drunk there.
Maybe.
I think she's just annoying. She's just trying to
Ladies and gentlemen,
make a viral
welcome.
moment.
This is another episode of the Navy Time Fun Hour here on NPR. What's up with your gold chain? You don't wear your gold chains no more? I have to micromanage every aspect of this podcast, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you're watching the video.
Ah, it's burning my hand.
But it's like the
Ow,
micromanagement is like...
Look, Brendan, touch it.
Just because I have a micro penis doesn't mean I have to micromanage everything.
It's burning
feels
your
fine.
hand.
It's not
Like,
burning
feel
my
it.
hand.
Okay, well, I'll try to, but if I try to put it on, it burns my skin. Shah!
Okay.
I can't wear that cross.
The micromanagement
And
is unprecedented that I have to do here. I got someone scratching their neck over there. They got neck dandruff.
Or dinner reservations.
Okay, worst idea I ever did was to let Hellman plug her phone into the soundboard. Turn it off until we get a thing.
By the way,
for me.
And we did it, Joe.
Hold on, neck dandruff is speaking.
By Joe, you mean Joe Coy, correct?
We did it! We did it, Joe! We sold out 80 shows in a row at the Irvine Improv.
We did it, Joe. You're going to be in a movie about Easter Sunday.
We did it. We did it, Joe. I wonder how that's doing, Easter Sunday. Who can we
Probably
call
fine.
about that? Yeah, I'm sure it's doing fine.
Can you turn my thing back up?
No. We'll turn it up when we're ready to do that.
I'm ready to do it now.
Well, how do we even intro it?
Just turn it up. I want to play a cool song for you that I heard.
No.
Please.
You're going to play one of my voicemails where I say the N-word.
Happy. I'll be in the farmhouse bar. You're supposed to pick them yourself, and that's not a bar. That's an
How come you
outhouse.
can play it and I can't? It's not fair.
We did it. We did it, Brendan.
We did it.
You've been doing comedy for 20 years, so you're in charge of the show.
Okay, turn it on my
It's
thing.
up. Now let's see what.
Thanks to this song.
What? Annoying.
I want to watch this video of him going to Dior.
No, this is about the show. Now we're gonna talk about. There's an Instagram account. The guy's name is Nicholas Crown. We've talked about him before. Remember, he has like blues rock. He's got a band.
Yes, some of his videos have 1 million views, or reels have 1 million views.
I don't know. That's so. Here's the thing.
Oh yeah, his band. I forgot.
He does these, and it looks like. I mean, it's hard to tell because there's no real. He's controlled the narrative on his.
It's all
history.
written by him. Yeah.
Yeah, like he's not on Wikipedia, but he's on some other Wikipedia type site.
Yeah, like Wiki Who or something.
It's something where like you could easily, if you're just trying to do a quick search, be like, who is this guy? Oh, okay, it's on Wikipedia because it looks like Wikipedia and sounds like Wikipedia.
But it's like anybody,
It's
really
some
anybody
other
can
thing.
write
Well,
it.
anybody can add anything to Wikipedia too. Like not to give Wikipedia any credit for being anything of authority.
What is Wiki? What is that? WIKI.
WikiFeet.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's
I need to get on
WikiFeet,
WikiFeet.
There's Wikipedia. There's like WikiHow. What is the W?
The preface of Wiki?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Let's find out. This is good. This is going to be one of those informative podcasts. Wiki.
Today on World Record Podcast, we're going to find out what does Wiki mean?
I have some more information, mathematics, if you'd like.
What do you mean?
The worldwide gross for Easter Sunday, $13 million.
Oy.
12 of that is in the U.S.
That's a lot.
56,000 international.
That's
well,
not
wait.
a lot
Why
at
is
all.
it in? Well, I meant percentage-wise. That's a lot. But
I don't know what it costs to make, and it certainly had a big budget of marketing, so I can't imagine it's a success.
what was the budget of the
Did
movie?
it play in the Philippines
show.
yet?
It'll say it on Box Office Mojo.
Okay, I'll check.
That's what I'm thinking. Like the Philippines, it'll be. But you know, how big is the Philippines? Like the size of Rhode Island? I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know. Yeah, if everybody went to see it, it would be like 2 nights at the
Like
AMC
what's
16.
the like even if everybody in the Philippines saw the movie, what is that? A few million
That's
people?
what I just said. Yeah, that's what I just said.
What does wiki mean? It's hard to.
Today we're gonna figure out what does wiki mean. What do you think it means? Let's predict.
Dictionary Wiki, a website that allows collaborative editing of its content and structure by its users. But that's, what does Wiki stand for?
Oh yeah.
Oh, what I know is.
Oh.
Weird, I didn't know that shit.
What I know is
Copyright,
Pedia.
1988 to 2018. I gotta copyright some shit. You know, my dad, and a lot of people, I'll come clean, because sometimes I'll bash or talk shit about, like, you know, rich kids or
yeah.
whatever, yeah. And my dad copyrighted the phrase "for all intents and purposes" and "emotional roller coaster," and that's kind of, I've been coasting on that. I got a trust fund.
You can just copyright any saying.
And my dad also, him and my uncle co-created this, the Taylor Swift heart hands. She licenses that from my family, the hard hands. It's like how Happy Birthday, remember in movies you couldn't sing Happy Birthday for the longest time because it cost like $1 million? But that, somebody let that lapse somehow, which is pretty stupid on their part, unless the
Well, I
last
think
person
someone
died.
ruled that it's like you can. There's like a loophole where you can sing it.
I put my dick in a loophole the other night. It was right next to a glory hole. I meant to put it in the glory hole.
And then what was it meant to like loop a pencil or something? And you're like, oh, this fits me perfectly. You just entered it.
No, it was like
Was it made with a shoelace or something?
Yeah.
And then you were going like this,
It was
like
the
pulling
size
it
of
up
a-
like
it
it's
was
a
the
fucking
size of
puppet,
a-
like your cock is a puppet.
It was like the size of one of the holes your shoelace goes through. And I was like, damn, this hole, like, I'm not even touching the sides. Because my penis, I have such a small micro penis. I wonder what the smallest, what's the small, what I know is, nobody knew that.
What I know is Wiki stands for what I know is.
Well, I didn't know that before today.
I did.
I didn't know that.
Aaron didn't know that shit.
I thought I'd looked it up before too.
Aaron's got neck dandruff. So folks, if you're wondering why we got a late start today, because Aaron got his neck dandruff on the computer system and it clogged it all up. We had to have an IT guy come in, and that was scary.
Yeah, because he's a evil
He's a
clown.
clown from the sewer.
Yeah.
I was like, ah! Ah! He wanted an IT guy! Ah!
You really do
He's
have
gonna
the
rip
most.
off my little brother's arm! Ah! Get that IT! Ah! He wanted MIT guys!
I'd fuck it. I bet if someone fucked him, he wouldn't be so mad.
If somebody
Sucked off his
it.
little clown.
Ah!
God, that's the most.
When they come in, like,
You think Tina's bark is bad? That's
yeah,
pretty bad.
And I do that every time someone walks past the house.
Ah! You're scared it's a clown.
You gotta learn mic control. You don't do that right into the microphone.
Mic
You gotta
control.
step
Give
back.
me a break. If you know
See?
anything about
That's a
mic
sign that you're
control,
not
you're
in show
supposed to hold.
business.
You're supposed to hold the microphone like it's a carrot, not an ice cream cone.
Yeah.
Carrot.
One
Not
time,
an ice cream cone.
one time I went on stage, and this is a rookie mistake. I went on stage with an ice cream cone, and I fucking kept licking the microphone and talking into the ice cream cone, and nobody could hear what I was saying, and I got fired for that weekend. So don't do that. Up and coming comics, don't do that.
Don't eat an ice cream, melty, dripping.
I was at a fair.
You had an affair
I was having an affair at the time.
with the queen
Yeah, with yeah, come on.
Princess
Yeah,
Princess
no,
Diana.
Queen Latifah. Queef Latina.
How is that bitch's name Queen Latifah?
She just gave herself that name.
Yeah.
There was a boy I was
Her name's Dana, I think.
Yes.
I was working as a sub, and one of the boys' names was, this is his first name, King David. So you have to call him King David, which is, it's just kind of weird to call a little kid King David.
Be like, I'm going to call you KD. And if your folks have a problem, if your fucking retarded folks have a problem with that, tell them to take it up with the principal, because I have no problem kicking you out of the school. That's what I would say.
I don't think you can do that as a substitute. I don't think you have the power to kick someone out.
I'd be like, I'm in charge here. I'm not calling you fucking King David. Get your
I'll call you
stupid
King
fucking parents
Piss.
Unless your parents are extremely wealthy for some reason.
Yeah.
Even then, fuck you. Your parents are dumb. They can't buy their way into my class. Get out of here. That's what I would say. Queef Latina.
That girl that I like, she's a comedian. Her name's Rachel Mack.
Yeah.
She has a funny joke where she she was working at this school in Beverly Hills, and all the parents were rich, and the mom called, and was like, I don't know what to do with my son. I don't know how we could get his grade up to an A, whatever. She's like, well, like bribes here, we have a very honest system, and we don't plagiarize, and we don't take bribes. And if you want your son to get an A, then it's going to be $1,500.
Yeah.
It's really funny. She's funny. I like her.
Well, there you go. There's a endorsement from the A Train.
And then she was like,
Rachel Mack.
she's like, that joke got me fired from one job, but I'll read a joke that didn't get me fired. She's like, I had an 8th grade student who was like incredibly hot, and everyone's like, she's like, it's okay, he's like not in my league or anything. I just thought it was funny. I was like, there are 8th graders with big fucking swinging dicks. You can see them through their basketball shorts.
Yeah. And there's 8th graders with big tits and hairy bushes. And listen, this is something I'm going to go on the record as. And listen, you know what? If this is too much for you, this is not, number one, this is not your grandma's radio show, nor your grandpa's radio show, nor
Yeah,
your
if you want to
mommy's or
listen
your
to that
daddy's.
shit, turn on fucking PBS.
Yeah. Put on Mr. Rogers, because you're not a grown-up, okay, if you can't handle real talk. So here's what I'm saying, right? everybody knows the phrase, if there's grass on the field, play ball. And people have been, people calling Chris D'Elia a pedophile is wrong because he didn't like little kids. He liked fully developed 17-year-old chicks. And that's nature right there. Once a girl starts getting pubes and tits and periods, she's ready to go.
I started my period when I was in 7th grade.
There you go. So then that's fully
I was
formed.
12 years old.
That's fine.
But my titties weren't big
Well,
yet.
your titties will get bigger. And here's what I'm saying, folks. And this is something for you to chew on. All you fucking, trust the science motherfuckers out there. Well, if you're going to trust the science, trust it across the board. And that's once there's grass on the field, play ball is science. Scientifically, you're ready to fuck. And that's all I have to say about that.
Please don't say
Back
any
to
more
you.
about that. That's NPR music.
This just in. Hi,
Today.
you're listening. Okay, you start.
He's like,
Hold on.
today.
Hold on, wait.
Today, it's Thursday, September 15th, 2022. Brendan declares that if there's grass on the field, play ball. It's time for Morning Edition.
Today, Dr. Fauci goes on the record as saying if there's grass on the field, play ball. He concedes that if you're going to trust the science, you have to trust all science and not just selective science that benefits the pharmaceutical company. This can also benefit other industries such as condoms, birth control, and abortions because nobody wants a pregnant 13-year-old.
It's Thursday, September 15th.
Unless you're into pregnant 13-year-olds, then that's a whole new category of porn right there.
What?
Just saying.
That guy times it good because he'll go till right now. This part. Do, 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 do.
Today
On Steve Inskeep. Steve Inskeep.
No, Steve. It's his one. That's his first name is Steve Inskeep.
Oh.
Steven
Ski.
Yeah. So that's if there's grass on the field, play ball is what
But what
I'm
if
saying.
there's no grass on the field?
That's also true.
No, then you know what you do?
you shave it off.
You turn around and play in the mud.
Oh, do you hear that, Aaron? Hold on, let's hear the.
That's what my brother says.
Okay, go ahead, say it on NPR.
If there's grass on the field, play ball. If there's no grass, you turn around and you play on the mud. I'm A-Train. It's Thursday, September 15th. It's the Queen's birthday today. Actually, the Queen is dead. I forgot.
And this is B-Man from NPR Studios in Fort Lauderdale. I'm here today to talk about Dr. Fauci's findings on age of consent laws. Is it truly trusting the science if you're not playing on the field if there's grass on it? Because scientifically you're ready to bone down.
Scientifically, what if there is no grass on the field? What do you do then? Dr. Fauci says if there's no grass on the field, turn around and play in the mud.
All that and
This
more
just in. Yeah.
on this
Today.
on
Morning Edition. This is NPR. The news is next. That's what they say. Live from NPR, I'm Corva Coleman.
And live on NPR, it is the
Volodymyr
crazy...
Zelensky asking aid from Biden to fight the war in the Ukraine. Also, he asked President Joe Biden for clarification. If there's grass on the field, play ball. What do you do if there's no grass on the field?
And also, our nation has just topped the list of nations where kids are starving to death. Also, we send $200 billion to Ukraine I don't understand what's going on over there.
A lot of bad stuff.
They're all Nazis, I hear.
Who? The Ukraine?
Yeah, the army guys.
Once a Nazi, always a Nazi. That's what my family brought me up to say.
Oh, really? Let's...
For all of you in the Jewish faith,
Whoa, wait a
I'm
minute.
not actually a Nazi.
It doesn't have to be
For all my
just
Jewish
for Jewish
listeners, I'm not really a Nazi.
people. Some of my best friends are Jewish, and they own a lot of banks too, but that's beside the point.
You're
a lot of my
walking.
best
Be
friends-
careful. Be careful.
A lot of my best friends are black, and they also play in the NBA. Does that discount me having black friends?
You don't have any friends in the NBA. If
Yes,
you
I
have
do.
friends in the NBA, I'd like to meet them
Okay. Why?
secretly in a hotel room.
Oh, really?
I
You'd like
need to
get
ask them.
raped?
I want to interview them. What are you saying? NBA players would rape me?
Well, I feel like football players are more rapey.
Yes, definitely. NBA
or they at
players
least
don't.
get called out for it more.
Well, they're definitely more violent.
I mean, NBA players all cheat on their wives. But I mean, doesn't every rich guy, that should be understood. It's like, listen, bitch, you get to live this extravagant
Okay,
lifestyle
so then
because
she
of me.
can do it too. Why
No.
can't she go get?
Because then you're cut off. That's why.
It's so backwards, this town, man. It's so fucking
No, it's
backwards,
not.
this town.
If this town was backwards, there'd be a bunch of fucking guys with yoga mats walking around the neighborhood driving in $200,000 Range Rovers while their wives are at fucking work all day.
There are guys like that.
Mm-hmm.
Who cares?
1 out of 700.
Our
whole neighborhood.
You give men too much credit.
I'm not giving anybody credit. I'm
Yeah, you do.
just judging with my eyes, ears, nose, throat, mouth, and dick. My micro penis. How small does your penis have to be a micro penis? What's the cutoff?
That's a great question.
Okay, let's see. See, this is a good podcast now.
Yeah, it is.
We finally figured it out.
Figured it out. If we just from the jump talk about like having sex with girls who just had their period, cocks, balls.
No.
What are we looking up now? Micro penis.
Yeah. Micro penis definition.
The news is next. Live from Washington, D.C., I'm Lakshmi Spear or something.
Lakshmi Singh.
Lakshmi Singh. And then there's Jack Spear.
Should we just do a whole
I do really
NPR?
like listening to it in the morning, though. It's so much better than listening to music, like when you first wake up. It's so relaxing, even though what they're talking about is annoying. And then it's always annoying when you get a bitch who's like doing some story and she's like, yeah. You're like, why are you
Yeah.
on the radio? Don't talk to this ugly whore.
Whoa.
Call me. I've got a pleasant voice anyway.
Whoa. What's her being ugly have to do with anything?
She's a fucking whore.
Oh, this is Mary Louise Kelly.
Louise Kelly.
She kind of has, she's like the female John C. Reilly.
I don't know about that. Her voice.
You know whose voice?
There's
is
a certain, it has a
You know
certain
who's the
kind,
worst?
It has a little bit of this, but not in.
What were you going to say, Aaron?
the annoying voice that drives me bananas is Selena Gomez.
Yeah, she talks very it's like very in her throat.
Yeah.
I don't know why she talks like that. The worst is the guy who does bookworm. Marley loves that. I am a bookworm, you are a bookworm. He's like, he talks like this. Like,
Yeah, we talked. You know what? On one of
I
the
know,
first
Rob.
episodes.
I know with Richard Bain.
Yeah. What is this? A new NPR
I've never
or
heard
All
this.
Things
Oh
Considered
yeah.
theme?
This is old.
Oh, it's old. Today on NPR,
I do like this song,
we
though.
talk about
Ba, ba, ba.
grass on the field, play ball, and what does Wiki stand for? All this and more on.
Wiki, wish I knew it.
And how big is a micropenis? What is the dimensions? How do you know if you technically have a micropenis?
Is your dick small or is it a micro penis?
All this
all
and
that
more.
and more today. The news is next.
On All Things Considered.
I would like to be on the radio.
Starring B-Man on All Things Considered.
I think I'd
And
be
it's
good on the
starring
radio.
me
I'd be good on the radio, I
and
think.
my sidekick, number
Roach.
2. Roach.
That's a good name.
Yeah, little
Roach.
Roach. Okay, Hellman, your new nickname is Roach. But Hellman's your real name. A-Train,
A-Train's my alter ego.
A-Train's your alter ego. Hellman is your real name, and Roach is your nickname. Micropenis is a medical term for a penis usually diagnosed at birth that is well under the normal size. Mine was not
Diagnosed at birth. Wow.
Mine was diagnosed the first time I had sex with a tiny little bug, with a ladybug I got drunk with my frat brothers. And they were like, dude, a ladybug, let's fuck it. Dude, there's a lady in our frat house. And I was like, what, for real? And they were like, yo, ladybug, dude. Who wants to fuck it?
And you're like, I guess I can.
I was like, I'll try it.
Standing reverse.
I was like, I'll fuck anything. Standing reverse doggy. And every other, Usually diagnosed at birth, that is well under the normal size range for an infant. In every other way, including structure, appearance, and function, a micropenis is like any other healthy penis. What causes a micropenis? Before birth, a male infant's genitalia develop in response to certain hormones, mainly androgens. So that's, if you want your kid, if you're pregnant right now,
Take
bitch,
androgens.
if you're a pregnant bitch, listen to this podcast. Write this down. Take lots of androgens if you want your son to have a big wang.
Don't actually do that.
Aaron doesn't know what the fuck. Turn your microphone off.
You should. Your
Wait till you
microphone
gotta
should be
scratch
off.
yourself. Yeah. Until you have to scratch an itch.
Wait, why don't you want you don't want your kid to come out with like a 3-inch wang?
That'd be cool if a kid had a fully formed adult male penis at birth.
Yeah, it's like
Pubes
literally
and
as
veins.
long as his legs.
Pubes and veins.
How do you get that fucker in a diaper is the question.
You got to get a special dick diaper.
I think one of my favorite parts about having a boy,
You have to hire a seamstress to sew a pocket into every diaper.
My favorite part of having a son is just really they do love their wieners just from the second they discover it. I just think it's very cute, and watching him pee on the floor is very cute to me.
I got pubes tattooed on our son.
Okay.
His mic's still on. He doesn't
You're
listen
gonna
to
get
anybody.
to you know what's sweet. You're gonna
Doesn't listen to you.
You're gonna have to teach your son how to shave his pubes,
I'll have to teach him
and
how
that
to
is
jack
gonna be a
off.
really good moment. How to trim his ball hair.
Now, which comes first? Do you teach your son how to jack off or trim his pubes first?
Jack off, I think. Don't you get boners and before they get pubes?
I don't remember.
I would know.
got well, I mean, doesn't he get boners now? Kind of.
Kinda, but I mean,
His penis is small. He does have micro penis, and that comes from your side of the family.
no, he doesn't.
For sure.
My brothers have very big dicks, and don't ask
How do
me
you
how I
know?
Don't ask.
Did they ever bukkake you? Your
That's
brothers?
disgusting. They
Oh,
walk
it's
around in
disgusting.
tight boxer briefs,
Yeah.
so obviously their penises are not small.
How do you know? They could be
Because they have
stuffing
a
them
big
with
bulge.
socks. They're stuffing them.
Maybe they are.
Are their bulges bigger than mine? It's hard to tell because I'm so obese.
Yeah, they're
right
all very
now.
thin. So,
My
and I don't really want to look
my
at them.
gunt hangs over my penis now. When I sit down, my penis retracts into my gunt.
On the way over here, you were saying that you could probably get with models and stuff.
If I was in shape, if I got in
Yeah.
shape, if I started working out in my 20s, it'd be all over for me.
Who could I get
For
with
everyone.
if I got in good shape? Who could I get with?
Black guys.
You're so weird.
What?
You're just weird.
Why am I weird?
Maybe weird isn't the right word.
Mental
Racist
patients.
is the word.
I'm not racist.
Why do you say only black men?
I didn't
wanna
say
be with me?
only. I didn't say only. All
That's
races.
flattering.
Asians.
To me, that's flat. I mean,
Yeah.
any attention is attention.
Urologist.
I like Koreans.
Well, Asians probably like smart. What kind of white chicks do Asians like?
I don't think they like white chicks. I don't think Asian guys do.
I feel like Asians are the
know.
most discriminatory against like
Maybe.
people who are.
I like Koreans though. They're very handsome.
Okay, we'll go out with
Like
the
the
Korean
Squid
dude.
Game guy. Some of the guys in Squid Game are like very sexy.
Oh yeah. Well,
But they have. But
now you're being racist. It's funny how like is it racist to say black guys have giant dicks?
I think
that's
if
like
you're
if it's a
saying
good
something
thing.
nice about them, then no, it's not.
But again, like trust the science. It's gotta go both ways. If you're gonna take positive stereotypes, you have to take the negative ones too.
Not necessarily.
Well, and also stereotypes are there for a reason. I mean, it's not like somebody just, pulls
I mean,
these
that would
things
be
out of thin
cool.
air.
Wouldn't that be cool to like, or maybe there's a lot of pressure to assume that if you're black, you have a big penis.
Here's something for guys if you want to measure your penis. Do you know? Okay, this is gonna
Is
be
this
a
from
quiz.
South Park?
No. This is from the micropenis page.
Okay.
This is how you. Do you know how you, Aaron? Do you know how you correctly measure your penis?
From the root,
From the root.
underneath.
Okay.
How do you describe
Here we
it?
go. The correct penis length, okay,
is from where to from
No,
your
correct
pelvis.
penis length is the SPL. You get it by the SPL. What does SPL stand for?
Special penis length.
Nope.
I don't know.
Aaron, SPL. SPL stands for stretched penile length. So you got to stretch that bitch out. So that's good.
Well, did you
Because
ever
then
see
you
the
could
South
stretch
Park?
it like I would tie mine to the bumper of a truck and let them stretch it. Because then it would stretch it even further. And they'll be like, damn, this bitch got a long ass dick.
Did you ever see this, like basically the whole South Park episode about guys with small penises, and Randy comes up with some some formula to measure your penis. You have to the yaw. I don't know. He kept saying the yaw. It's like you have to add these numbers together and divide whatever, so it makes it seem like it's longer.
Okay,
Really
so
fun.
get this. We're going to have to measure our son's penis. Is that weird?
Yes.
Well, we got to find out if he has
He
fucking
doesn't.
micro penis.
He just has. He's not even 2 years old. My brothers are like weird because he's not circumcised, and they think it's so weird. I'm like, why are you?
Would they
thinking
circumcise their son if they had a son?
I don't know. That's the question. I mean, I think it's one thing to be like, you didn't do it, but then it's like, well, it's up to you. Do you want to cut your son's penis as soon as he's born?
It's crazy that people are doing that.
Do you want to give
still.
him genital mutilation? Something that seems much more natural and healthy to like have a little cover over the.
And
You
you
know
get
what,
the
my friend-
Fremunda cheese.
And-
you get dick cheese too.
My friend, I was talking to a friend of mine, a gay friend of mine, and he was uncircumcised, and telling him about, I've had sex with many, many, many men.
Wait, what?
And they tend to think faster is better, or they'll go real fast, and he thinks that it's because when you get your foreskin cut off, it removes a lot of sensation. Like you
How
don't
would he
feel
know?
as much. Because he's uncircumcised.
But he doesn't know what it feels like to be circumcised.
He
so-
knows what it's
See,
like
this
for
is
men
the problem
to
with
have.
gay guys. They think they know everything. And guess what, gay
Who
guys?
would know more about
Guess what, gay
penises than
guys?
gay guys?
Guess what, gay guys? You don't know shit. Okay?
Well, my gay friend does know.
you know
more
how to
than
vogue. You know how to vogue. You know how to fucking worship Judy Garland. You know how to take it up the old
Hey,
Hershey
not
Highway.
all of them do.
Yeah, that's what they say. But everybody's
Not all of them
taking it up the old Hershey Highway.
do. Who cares? It's supposed to feel good. Don't you have a prostate up there? You'd probably like it if you tried it.
No, wrong.
You wouldn't like it. Getting a big throbbing.
I was in a gay relationship when I moved out here.
You said the other day that you wish you had done more shit like that when you were younger.
Gay stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess like being sexually uptight is not like, but I feel like that's why there's like, you go to like swing, like
When you're older.
there's swingers communities and stuff and everybody's in their fucking 60s. And you're like, no, do that shit in your 20s.
Yeah, nobody wants
And
to
I
see.
feel like people are more like that now because of unchecked internet pornography, really.
Are doing more swinger stuff.
I feel like there's like monogamy is slowly becoming a thing of the past. And yeah, and I feel like there's like, more orgy situations happening.
What? I've never heard of it.
Oh, I do.
Nobody I
with
know
people,
is
like-
having an orgy.
Well, because you hang out with uptight fucking losers. That's why, I guess.
I could, if I had an orgy with some of the people I know. it'd
It's
be
more like the
a good orgy.
like the gay community, like gay guys.
Well,
it's a fucking free for all sexually there.
Think about it. It's horny men with.
I know.
A horny guy is with someone who's just as horny as them in
I
the same
know.
way. Of course, they're going to be doing crazy shit. Women are the ones who are like, hey, let's
Yeah, they're like, hey,
rein
hold
all
on,
this
wait.
in. Let's rein this in,
Yeah.
okay? You don't have to fucking smack me around.
Yeah,
and
the women are
shit.
like, whoa, hold up. Let's not have too much fun here. Hold on, wait, whoa.
Yeah, well,
Everybody
we don't
having
have-
fun here? Okay, well, let's put some fucking
then go
limits
be
on it.
gay.
I wish I could.
Why don't you try
I
it?
can't. I'm Christian.
Dude,
it's against
if you
my
got
religion.
your dicks, if you had your penis, whatever.
Also,
if you got
it's
a
too
blowjob
late.
from a gay guy, it probably would feel
It's
very
too
good.
late too, because I'm
I
like,
think about that sometimes with lesbians. I'm like, oh, they probably are good at oral,
oh my god.
but I need more than that. I need a big. Look at this.
Well, then what are you doing
This
with me
long,
then?
This
So wait.
way around.
Okay, we got to call a place too. See here, we're just off on.
Well, it didn't say what's the measurement of a micropenis. It didn't even say.
Okay, the average male infant's SPL, which stands for what?
Stretched penis length.
No. Stretched penile length. Listen up. Take the shit out of your ears.
Okay.
The average male infant's SPL is 2.8 to 4.2 centimeters, which is 1.1 to 1.6 inches.
What?
That's not an inch. What are you doing
Is
there?
that an inch?
What? You don't even know what an inch is. What do you
inch and a
think
half.
6 inches is? Okay, so what's 1/6 of that? Okay, you're stupid.
that?
Yeah, that's that. It's this. Look what she's doing. She's like, what is that, an inch?
I can't be that far off from an inch.
That's about a half an inch.
You're telling me that's an inch.
Well, you just move your fingers apart like 5 times the amount they were.
That's not an inch.
That's
this is
about an inch.
This is an inch.
No, it's a little bit
So
less.
wait, this is
I was a carpenter.
A newborn baby has a, if it's his penis is this long, it's a micro?
No. I just said, do you listen to anything?
My God.
Do you listen? What I said.
You said
Aaron knows what I
You
said.
said it's diagnosed at birth, and then you're saying that.
And then what did I say, Aaron?
Just stretch that shit out.
I said the average male infant's SPL. The average male infant's SPL is 1.1 to 1.6 inches.
Okay. So what's
So
a micro?
you
What's a
didn't listen
micro?
to- you didn't listen to.
What's a micro then?
Don't just shout. That's what dumb people do. Is just shout.
What's a
real loud.
micro then?
You're like Kamala Harris.
What is it?
You're Kamala. You're stupid like Kamala Harris. Don't touch my soundboard. I'll break you. You'll be pulling back a nub.
Just
Smaller
tell me,
than my
can you just
micro.
move on?
An SPL that is somewhere in between 1.9 and 2.8 centimeters in length may be considered shorter than average, but not a micropenis. Hold on. Mistaken for a micropenis, 0.6% of males worldwide. Buried penis is a penis of normal size, but it is hidden or buried under folds of skin of the abdomen. That's what I have. Thigh or scrotum. A buried penis is usually diagnosed in infancy, but can develop later in life. The condition may be caused by an abnormality that a boy is born with, or it may be due to the buildup of fat in the abdomen and around the genitals in someone with morbid obesity. So all these like fat kids that you see around, it's like their dicks are like inside their fat. There's no way that you can see any of these little boys' penises. Like, you know what I'm talking about when you see these like.
No, I don't look at a little boy and think about what his penis looks like.
I don't think about it either. I'm reading about this, and it's like, think about how small a kid dick is, and then add like morbid obesity.
No,
on
I
top
don't
of
want.
it.
Can we see like a micro penis
Healthy pelvic
measurement
floor
for
muscle.
an adult?
Well, it doesn't say here. This is like, you know what this article is? It's like when you try to find a recipe.
You know why they do that? To sell ads on their page.
Yes,
I don't know why
I
that
know.
took me that long. Because it is annoying. You're like, okay, where the fuck is it? It's all the way down here. So that they can sell ads. That's everything. Every article you read is just a way to put ads. And when you get them on your phone, oh my God, it's so annoying.
It just doesn't say. It doesn't say. What is a micro penis and do I have one? Get off your phone. Diagnosis.
It's sad. What's a macro penis then? Like a big giant one?
Yeah. Well,
What's
there's
like
no
a-
real
okay,
criteria.
is there
okay,
like
true
a micro
micropenis.
vagina?
Whoa, that
there-
looks like our kid's penis.
Let me see.
Picture of a micro penis right there.
No, his doesn't look like that. His comes out more, but it's covered up.
Micro penis is a physical figure one, as well as, oh, maybe that's not even a micro penis. Oh wait, micro penis in a newborn. Oh, so that is a micro penis. You hear that neck
My
scratch?
brother,
Did you hear the
my
neck
dad
scratch?
said one of my cousins, like when he was little, even because my brother Jimmy was little, he was probably like 8 or something. He got out of the pool at my grandma's house, and he was like, it was like a nub. And my brother Jimmy was like, oh my God.
Wait, who was like a nub?
One of my cousins.
Oh.
I'll tell you off the air.
Well, I mean,
And my brother Jimmy was like, oh my God. And my dad's like, don't say anything. But even then you could tell like, oh, his dick's going to be small forever.
That was just shrinkage.
I think it was like there's no way it could have been shrinkage because there's nothing to shrink.
My
It's
penis
just
can
the
shrink.
tip.
Richard Bain, the late Richard Bain, once again. I mean, that's a micro penis. There's pictures on this one.
Wait, let me see.
It's no. Okay. Richard
gross.
had a joke about where
yeah.
he was dating a girl for so long that he would show her how small his penis could get. Like, he's like, when you're with a girl or whatever, like when you first start dating, before you like show him your dick for the first time, you want to like chub it up a little bit or whatever. And he's like, I've been with my girlfriend so long, I show her how small it can get. He's like,
It is kind
standing
of crazy
over her
that
with
it
a
can.
bucket of ice water, pouring ice water on his penis, like, look, baby, look. But it's true. It's like, you know, you do like the right drugs. And like, I mean, there are some circumstances where your penis can get, you can.
Make it small?
Well, yeah, there's some drugs that make it like kind of small.
Oh, like steroids or something?
No, I'm not talking about permanently. I'm talking about like shrinkage. Like there are many
What
factors.
What drug?
Cocaine?
Makes your penis small?
Yes. Lots of drugs. Like lots of,
I've been with someone who was on shrooms, and I'll tell you it was the opposite effect.
well,
It was hard as a rock.
who's this person? Yeah, it was me.
It was.
Well,
It's
let's see.
true.
Okay, listen. Nobody wants to hear this.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't. They don't want to hear anything about this. Let's call a place, right? We'll call an IT place. And
Now you're all embarrassed because I said that.
I'm not embarrassed. No, I'm kind of annoyed that there's no definitive answer.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's a definitive answer of like what a micro penis is, but I don't have time.
See if there's a micro
This
vagina.
is $1 billion. That's funny, micro vagina. $1 billion idea. Start a search engine that just call it gettothepoint.com. And it's all anything you want to know the answer to.
It's
just
the first
eliminate
thing
all
that'll
the
come up.
shit that where it's like, well, Webster or whatever. Like, you know, you're like, what's.
Is that what it's for? Is that why? Is it designed that way so you have to click on a
I
bunch of
think
different
everything
articles?
is designed to just keep people in a tornado of confusion and anger.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the recordings when you call any place. It's like, bitch, you know we're calling to talk to somebody.
Otherwise, we wouldn't call. We'd go online.
And there's enough, like, you know, and it's like, okay, there are people like my grandma who, you know, like, don't know how to use the internet, don't have the internet. But
Internet. They don't have the internet.
But also,
did I just say that?
Are
Yeah.
so many people calling these places that they can't explain their hours?
Well, that's the other
that-
thing,
yeah.
too, is like the shoe store that we called the other day to tell the guy that, you know, about my Bobo-ass, no-name Bobo socks that are making my feet all crankly. You know, like to have to go through a whole phone tree where it's like, you're a locally owned fucking shoe store. There's
Yeah, how
one
many
guy
phone
sitting
calls are you getting? And how many
in
phone
a store as big as this
Yeah.
studio.
Answer the fucking phone! God damn it!
Well, listen, I probably will run for public office at some point.
I will. I'd be the president. I'm serious.
No, you're too stupid. But here's the first two orders of business. No more automated phone shit unless you can prove that it's necessary. And ticket fees. I just looked up, there was like, whatever, I got an Instagram ad for like a concert at the Greek Theater. And I wasn't like interested in going to see the show, but I was like, I wonder how much that guy's charging for tickets, right?
Who was it?
That guy, his name's
looked
Mark
at-
something.
Okay, keep going.
Robelo or something. Like he's like a guy, I think he's like a pandemic celebrity where he just was making videos of himself playing keyboards and dancing
Oh,
around.
okay.
And I'm not diminished, I'm sure the guy's super talented, whatever, but he's playing at the Greek. And I got an ad for it. So I was like, oh, how much does it cost to go see that guy? And it was like $69 for, you know, like that was I think the most expensive ticket or whatever, or at least the most expensive one available. I think it said from like $28 to $69 or something. And I just clicked on it and it was like, to check out, it was $92. And I'm like, well, that's not
ridiculous.
acceptable. And it's just like fees. But like to be so random, and also like my Instagram that I use to promote clips of this show, I can't boost, I'm not allowed to advertise anymore on there.
Maybe I
could. And it was purely, but it was purely out of ignorance on my part. I guess I was posting clips of us where we were saying bad words or whatever. I don't know though, because the thing is like you can dispute it or file a whatever. And I just put like, I don't know, can you tell me specifically why I can't boost posts or post ads anymore or buy ads? And you just get a thing that says it violated
community guidelines.
The community guidelines. And you're like, well, what are the community guidelines? I mean, that is the most genius thing in the world. Facebook, all these tech companies are like, there is no customer service. And that's that. And it's like, to be at this point in society where you're like, it's just like, well, don't use that shit anymore. But they know they're at a point, they're like, go ahead, we dare you. Close your fucking Instagram account. Go ahead. And it's like, we know you're not gonna.
Yeah.
So,
let's
that
get back
and the
to the
ticket
micro
fees.
penis.
Okay, so let's go. No, let's call a place.
You know what's interesting though? Those pictures of micro penis, it almost looks like a large clitoris.
Well, that's what did you ever see a big clit?
Yeah, that's what it looks
it's a dick.
like. It's so weird.
Well, it's only like, what
you
is
ever
it?
seen
Men
a
are
big clit?
X,
It looks like a dick.
men are XX and women are XY or something. Mm-hmm. So it's like women are like a deformation of men, a genetic mutation.
Yeah,
That's
we're
why.
deformed. That's why we can create life within our own
Well,
bodies.
that's
it's
fucked up. It's
deformed.
weird.
Yeah.
It's messed up and it's
Yeah, we have you have all
gross.
your stuff hanging out where you can just like kick it and punch it, but we have it all in.
Why would you kick it and punch it? See, that's what's the opposite of misogyny?
There is none.
Yeah.
Because men deserve all the hate they get.
What's another?
There is none because men invented all the terms.
You know, another thing that's interesting. I read somewhere on one of my
Tell me what's interesting.
alt-right websites.
Oh God.
No, I don't know where I saw it, but anti-Semitism. It's like, what other race has an equivalent, specific, like term for racism against that race or whatever? And is Jewish even a race?
I don't know. That I don't know. I don't understand that stuff.
Let's call an IT place, and I'll be scared that it's an IT guy, that it's a it clown.
Okay.
But you'll be, let's see, what do we do? Maybe you could call and you're like, hey, we have like an office. We could tell them about our pay elevators too. That was a good idea. Mm-hmm. Whatever. You could be the office manager. You're looking for IT, and then I come on and I get scared.
But I don't mention anything about you. I'm not like, oh, this guy's going to talk to you. He's
You'd be a
scared of-
secretary and you're scared. Yeah, no, you don't know that I'm scared. And you could just get me on the phone and say, hey, I'm trying to get an IT guy.
Okay.
And then I get scared. Okay, let's try it. Why are you all pissed off?
I'm not.
Hello, and thank you for calling.
One guy
We
sitting.
make IT rock. We appreciate your business. Find us on the web at .com.
Okay.
To serve you better, your call might be monitored or recorded. Some of our options may have changed. Please listen
they
to the
haven't.
options before making a selection.
Why do they all
Are
say
you
that?
inquiring about our IT services and want to learn more
Because-
about how can help your business goals?
Yeah.
Press 1 to connect to a sales specialist.
I mean, because they want you to, they're like, we're paying for this service of, I don't know. They're like, we listen to it, bitch. It's not zero. That's basically what it's saying.
Everyone says that. Some of our menu options have changed.
Ask the guy when he answers. Say, which one of your menu options have changed?
Okay.
I just wanted to get someone on the phone, but zero doesn't work.
One doesn't work.
Guess they don't want to make a sale. Is that anti-Semitic by me saying that there's no
Please continue to hold while we try to reach
Yeah,
an operator.
probably.
It's a very touchy subject.
You
A
don't
lot
wanna
of
go
like
anywhere near
real
it.
blind.
This call may be recorded for quality assurance purposes.
Stop yawning.
It's a great day. Yeah. My name's I'm out with you today.
Hi, how are you? Hello?
It's Damascus calling.
Hi, yes, this is Hellman.
Allman, thank you.
I was just wondering, when we call, I called your number and they have different menu options, and before it listed, it says, please listen carefully, 'cause some of the menu options have changed. When was the last time you changed the menu options?
Right, I'm actually not the correct person to speak to in regards to this. What I can do is take some basic details, and I will have a member of the team to call you back.
That's fine. I'm an office manager for a local office nearby, and we just needed to get an IT guy in the office. Maybe we could have him part-time or full-time. Is that something you think you could help me with?
I certainly wouldn't be the correct person to be speaking to in regards to this. If I take your company name and a contact number, I'll get a member of the team to confirm that.
Hellman, what are you doing? I told you to file those papers.
Yeah, I was thinking, I called this number to get an IT guy.
Get a what?
An IT guy into the office.
IT guy? Is this an IT guy?
Yeah, he's on the phone.
This one of them clowns? This one of them clowns that live in the sewer? Ah! You gonna get one of them clowns that live in the sewer?
Yeah, an IT guy.
IT, one of them clowns rip off a little brother's arm and shit.
Yeah, that's who's on the phone, and we're
That's a clown. This IT guy. This IT guy right now. This IT guy up in this motherfucker. You down in the sewer with a red balloon and shit.
Sir, are you there?
Yeah, I'm still there.
Ah! You down in the sewer with a red balloon and shit trying to...
all right. Calm down. It's all right. It's just an IT guy.
Ah! IT guy! It's one of them clowns and shit.
Sir, is there a way... Can you explain to him what an IT guy is? Because my boss is...
I seen the movie. You talking to a killer clown, bitch.
Now, listen to him. Hey, sir, are you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
See, he doesn't sound like an IT...
Ah!
Does he sound like a scary clown?
That's how he gets you.
Yeah, are you requiring some IT issues?
It's IT. No, we don't want no IT clown up in here. I don't need my little brother's arm ripped off down in the sewer.
Sir. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay,
what was your name,
calling.
sir?
You have a great day. Bye.
Hello?
Ah!
Who the hell was that guy? Thanks for calling.
You should be some English.
I don't know what you want me. What I'm supposed to do.
No, you have to tell me that it's not a clown.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you're the straight man.
I just think it's funny. I just think I liked hearing you.
You're the straight man, yeah, but you have to be like, no, explain. Like, you have to be like, we're not getting an it clown. It's an IT guy.
Okay, then we'll do it again.
Oh, will we do it again? You're in charge now?
Okay, don't put you're asking me what's wrong and you're pushing my buttons and then you're asking me why I'm in a bad mood because you're fucking pissing me off being in fucking annoying.
Oh, okay. So you are in a bad mood.
It's like if I punched you
in
the arm real hard and you're like rubbing your arm. I'm like, why are you rubbing your arm?
That's a good analogy.
What happened to your arm? Oh, right. I did that.
No.
Yeah.
Aaron, this bitch is crazy, right? Yes or no? Yes or no answer. This bitch is crazy. Get off your phone.
This bitch crazy.
You're messy. Do you hear that?
I'm trying. I thought we were going to do rich versus really rich.
We will later, but turn your phone off. You hear the interference?
Oh, my God. Is that interference?
Can't ever be accountability. No accountability.
I was going to play it. I was going to play one of his videos. Sorry.
Well, we're doing the IT guy thing.
I wanted to play one so that it could get me in a better mood.
How do we even explain rich versus really rich?
Thank you for calling. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any time. New customers, please press 1 now. If you're an existing customer...
That's better. That's better.
Hurts.
Yeah, you're screaming.
And then you have to tell them to explain to me the
That's what I was trying to get him to do. Can you tell him?
You have to. These guys are jacking off.
Good afternoon. This is
Hi, this is Hellman. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm an office manager, and I was looking to maybe hire an IT guy, maybe part-time or full-time. Is that something you could help me out with?
Sure. So we're a managed service provider. Have you had a chance to check out our website?
No, I haven't. I guess I figured I'd just give you a call first because we have, obviously in an office you have computers and we don't have an IT guy yet. So I was just calling to see.
Hellman.
Yeah?
Did you file what are you on the phone?
Yeah, I'm just calling to see if we could get an IT guy to come into the office.
What are you talking about?
A guy to come into the office, an IT guy.
You got IT? One of them clowns from the sewer? Ah! You gonna get one of them clowns in the sewer up in here?
No, it's an IT guy. He comes in and fixes the computers.
IT! That's the clown from the sewer. Ain't you seen that movie?
Yes, I've seen the movie. That's not what we're talking about. I'm talking to a company that.
Is that IT clown on the phone right now?
No, ma'am. Can you just explain it to my boss? I don't know why he's getting so freaked out. I guess he thinks it's it that I'm talking to the clown. It, or I want it to come into the office. I guess it's just an IT guy. Could you help me? I don't know. I don't think he's hearing me, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can give you our website. You want to go on our website for the pricing?
Is this IT? Is this IT clown right now? Tell me right now.
No.
He lying.
So stupid.
It's a good idea, though. I can't do any more of those.
For the full uncut episode, head to patreon.com/World Record Podcast. For the full uncut episode, head to patreon.com/World Record Podcast. Patreon.com/World Record Podcast.